Hey guys, so welcome to another WoW Weekly with Myst. And there's not too much going on for this week, but there is a bit. But before we start, I would just like to say that this is a new mic that I'm using today. The YouTube videos have been doing really good for a while now, and I've wanted to kind of improve our overall performance, I guess. And so a new mic has been kind of in the list for a while. I changed editing software too. The old software that I used took me, it dragged me out for 4 years. It was really good. I bought it 4 years ago, and it has been what I've been using for 4 years. Same with the old microphone. I used that for 4 years as well. They're not even broken. I just wanted better. The old mic is, just sitting looking pretty on my shelf right now. And the editing software, I'm still going to keep it just in case I want to go back to it for whatever reason. But yeah, so today we are using a new editor and a new microphone. So definitely let me know if you think it sounds great, or I am still tweaking a couple of things. I literally just got it, but because I'm a daily YouTuber, I kind of have to do a video in between my fiddling with the new mic. So so far I'm really impressed with it. The mic sounds great. Right now I'm recording with the fan on, which I have never been able to ever do. And the editor that I'm using is allowing me to take the fan out of the noise, so you guys won't even hear the fan running, which I think's amazing and definitely will do me wonders considering the hot weather is on the way. So yeah, so I know it was a bit of an intro, but I just wanted to let you know, and I am hoping that you guys will enjoy the future videos with our new sound quality. With that said, let's get into the video. Okay, so for this week in WoW, like I said, not too much going on, but we do have PvP Brawl, Warsong Scramble. There will be time walking for this week. It is going to be the WoD version. And then on May 27th, there's a one-day event called the Glowcap Festival that will occur. And that's basically it. We do still have the experience buff, so that is still going on. And I will let you know when that ends, but it should be still going for probably at least another month. And yeah, if you haven't taken advantage of the experience buff, it's an amazing buff. It's literally all I've been doing in WoW lately. I've put a lot of my normal stuff on hold, and I've just been focusing alt leveling. Okay, so for my goals that I made last week, the goals was to level the Valpera 87 to 100 and to get Zandalari rep up to Exalted. Neither one of those goals actually got finished, but they got close. The Valpera, I leveled it from 87 to 94, so almost got to 100. Probably would have made the 100 mark, but I ended up having to cancel a stream this week because I wasn't feeling well. Zandalari rep, not much got done over there. This right here is the bar for the rep. It is, there was one emissary that occurred that I was able to take advantage of, and that's kind of how I'm gonna be doing the rep now. I'm gonna go back to how, before I would only do it if emissaries showed up. I want the rep, but I'm not in some huge rush for it. This here is the mains rep. And yeah, so I had put Rajani and Alda Accord on hold while the rep buff was active. Now that that's not active anymore, I've returned to that. I only did Rajani quests like once last week, so not much got done. But I'm gonna be working more on that this week, and I'm gonna try to just get that knocked out. Normally it'd be done by now, but I've had so much shit in my WoW list of things to do before Shadowlands that that a few things have gotten put on hold. And then with these experience buffs and rep buffs, I still kind of wish that rep buff had included that rep, but nonetheless, that is what we're back to. So the goals for this week will be to get, they're going to be exactly the same, actually. It'll be to get the Volpera to 100 and to get the Zandalari rep to Exalted. Now, 100 is just kind of like my stream goal, right? It's because at 100, I'm going to just do invasions, and that doesn't really need to be streamed because that's done so quickly, right? So that's why 100's the goal. But once I do enough invasions out in Legion to bring it from 100 to 110, I'll probably bring the Volpera back on stream for those last 10 levels. So yeah, but in the meantime, 100, and then we're gonna move on to another Lobi allied race to try to get as many levels as possible over there. Now, one goal that you always see at the end of all my WoW Weekly videos is something that says currently on pause till experience ends, and that's the Brutosaur mount. I have had a different perspective of the Brutosaur mount lately, but I recently have been seeing some crazy mounts going for cheap on the black market auction house. And when I say crazy, I mean crazy, like, you know, like Shaw's mount and Nalek's mount. Nalek's mount went for $500,000 on the black market, like just last week. And so I've decided that, you know what, I am done working my ass off to try to get $5 million. You know, I'm not exactly a multi-boxer over here, so, you know, money doesn't come absolutely easy for me. I generally always have $1 million on me, but to have $5 million, that's some work. And I am starting to think that I could probably just get that Brutosaur for cheaper in Shadowlands. And so I still am gonna do some gold farming, and I may still put out some videos on that gold farm, but I think we're gonna definitely change the name of the series, and it won't be for the Brutosaur anymore. If the Brutosaur was like completely leaving the system, we'd be talking a different story here. I would definitely be focusing the $5 million, but I just don't feel like rushing it anymore. And there's so much going on in WoW right now that I have put that on hold, which is going to back up. It's going to make it more of a rush down the road. And right now, leveling alts is just more important than farming gold, in my personal opinion. Like, don't get me wrong, I am a huge mount collector. Of course I want the Brutosaur. But, like I said, it's not leaving the game. It's just gonna be, you know, I'm not gonna be able to just go purchase it on any day I want, right? I'll have to wait for it to hit the black market. But I'm willing to do that. You know, I have seen some mounts that I see on other servers being max bid. I've seen them go for super cheap on my server. So yeah, that's the plan with that. I am pretty certain I can get Brutosaur for less than $5 million. And so that's how that one's going. So I'm going to drop that out of the goal list for now. And yeah, but I am still going to be doing some gold farming because I do like to enter expansions with money. And that's another reason why I wanted to put it on hold, because I didn't want to go into Shadowlands completely broke because I bought the Brutosaur. You know, so that is the plan. I will eventually have the Brutosaur we just probably won't see me obtain it till Shadowlands. Which is fine, because the only reason I even really want the Brutosaur is because I'm a collector. But as far as having an auction house mount, you guys see my videos. I'm in the garrison like every day. Whenever I want an auction house, I just hearth over to my garrison. There has never been a moment where I feel the need for the auction house like in the middle of a questing area. What I would love to see, though, is a black market auction house. If we were talking black market auction house mount, that would be so worth 5 mil. You know, like, to be able to do that out in anywhere without having to be carrying those portable auction house items, that would definitely be a mount worth it. And I'm not saying Brutosaur isn't worth it, but I have other things I want to get done, and I don't want to walk into Shadowlands broke, and I'm not, I like to play the game, and I feel like if you're gonna sit there and just farm gold all the time, you're not really playing the game. You're just doing things so you can play the game, it's... I don't know how really to word it, but it's kind of like if you're trying to farm gold to pay for game time, right? Right now, it's like, what, 110,000 for 1 month? And that would take a bit. Even 100,000 is a bit of cash, unless you're like lucking out with loot or something, and at that point, you're spending all month to earn the money that you need to earn to play next month. And then next month, you're going to gold farm again so that you can keep playing the game. So really all you're ever doing is just fucking gold farming, which is fine if that's, what you live for in WoW. But I am a person that raids, does mythics, pet farms, mount farms, I do a lot of things that don't necessarily always bring in a decent amount of income, right? And so I prefer to just pay the real cash and just play it that way. So a little ramble here, but that's how I feel of the system. And yeah, so like I said, the Brutosaur, it will get bought. I'm just hoping to get it for cheaper than 5. Yeah. And I'm pretty sure I can. Also, there's probably going to be the possibility that you can loot it in an unclaimed container in Shadowlands, because that's basically like the unclaimed containers can give you any item that's ever sold on the black market. So if it can be on the black market, it can be in the unclaimed container. Granted, the containers are few and far between for looting good stuff, but the possibility's still there. So you could literally just open up a container and boom, Brutosaur, right? So yeah. So we're going to risk it a bit, but it's not really a risk because, if I want it bad enough at that point, I can just ensure that I have enough gold. If I have to max bid it, then whatever, I pay double. It still equals me not having to focus gold from now to Shadowlands. There's just so much stuff I'd rather do. So I just thought I'd put that out there that we are going to be dropping it from the goal list. Okay, guys, so there's really no news. Nothing going on this week. It's pretty blah week, which is why I felt I could ramble a little bit here. So, the mount runs are gonna be back in stream. I know they were kind of off of stream for a while, but now I miss them, and so we're gonna have them back on Wednesdays. I've been doing some of my ATT stuff For those that don't know what that is, it's all the things. It's a completionist type deal. I've been working on that a bit, so I might throw some of that into the Thursday streams. And yeah, that's basically it, guys. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Have fun doing time walking. Time walking's really good for leveling as well. So that'll be a good one. And we will see you in the next video. Bye, guys.